In today's video, we are going to explore best Atal Bihari Vajpayee quotes about visionary leadership, secularism, politics, and development. Let's get started. As we talk with candor, we open the doors to new possibilities and new areas of cooperation in advance in democracy, in combating terrorism, in energy and environment, science and technology, and international peacekeeping. Creative universities are bedrock of every developed nation's S&T strategy. Empowering the individual means empowering the nation. And empowerment is best served through rapid economic growth with rapid social change. For development, peace is essential. For me, power was never an attraction. For the Bharatiya Janata Party, Gandhian socialism is what we want to achieve and make society free of exploitation and full of opportunities. Global interdependence today means that economic disasters in developing countries could create a backlash on developed countries. I believe that democracy is the best guarantor for peace and cooperation among nations. I believe the gun is no solution to problems. I dream of an India that is prosperous, strong, and caring. An India that regains a place of honor in the comedy of great nations. I have a vision of India, an India free of hunger and fear, an India free of illiteracy and want. I would like that no citizen of the state feels alone and helpless. The entire nation is with them. If India is not secular, then India is not India at all. India has a consistent and well-known position on terrorism. We oppose all acts of terrorism, wherever they occur. We have repeatedly said that no cause can justify violence and destruction, particularly aimed at civilians. India was secular even when Muslims hadn't come here and Christians hadn't set foot on this soil. It is not as if India became secular after they came. They came with their own modes of worship, and they, too, were given a place of honor and respect. They had the freedom to worship God as per their wish and inclination. Indian democracy's greatest strength is that we have always put the nation above politics. It is a matter of concern that science departments in India's vast university system have suffered greatly due to lack of investments, both material and in terms of faculty. It requires an effort of logical acrobatics to believe that carnage of innocence is an instrument for freedom and elections are a symbol of deception and repression. Labor reforms are not anti-worker. Let me make one thing clear. I have never considered mere survival in power as any achievement, just as I have never seen coming to power as an achievement in itself. Let no one challenge India's secularism. Members of India's diaspora, living in distant lands of the world, my good wishes to all of you. You may be far away from India, but you are always close to our hearts. My government is committed to carrying out electoral reforms. It is our firm resolve to keep criminal elements away from power. My poet's heart gives me strength to face political problems, particularly those which have a bearing on my conscience. No guns, but only brotherhood can resolve the problems. No one can be considered untouchable on political grounds. No state should be allowed to profess partnership with the global coalition against terror, while continuing to aid, abet and sponsor terrorism. Our aim may be as high as the endless sky, but we should have a resolve in our minds to walk ahead, hand in hand, for victory will be ours. Our aim should be to make India a global R&D hub. Our nuclear scientists and engineers have done a splendid job, and naturally, the entire nation has risen to salute their professional excellence, discipline, and patriotism. They have had the benefit of having been led in the past by great men like Homi Bhabha and Vikram Sarabhai. Our nuclear weapons are meant purely as a deterrent against nuclear adventure by an adversary. Our objective should be to firmly deal with terrorism and its sponsors, financiers, and arms suppliers. At the same time, our doors should always be open for processes which would restore peace, development, and progress to societies which have been devastated by terrorism over many generations. Our words, actions, and diplomatic efforts should be aimed at trying to achieve pragmatic goals rather than creating rhetorical effect. Ours is a multi-religious country, a multilingual country. We have many different modes of worship. We believe in peaceful and harmonious coexistence. People want government to deliver here and now. Population needs to be stabilized for sustainable development. Poverty is multidimensional. It extends beyond money incomes to education, healthcare, political participation and advancement of one's own culture and social organization. Quiet diplomacy is far more effective than public posturing. The regional parties have emerged as a strong force, and they, too, deserve a place in national politics. There can be no compromise regarding corruption. This power of democracy is a matter of pride for our country, something which we must always cherish, preserve, and further strengthen. Though I stay in Delhi, I often think about Himachal. Victory and defeat are a part of life, which are to be viewed with equanimity. Violence does not contribute to anything. We are unnecessarily wasting our precious resources in wars. If we must wage war, we have to do it on unemployment, disease, poverty, and backwardness. We believe in equal respect for all faiths. We believe in resolving all disputes peacefully. We have ended hunger, but now we have to end famine. We have given up office, but not our responsibility to serve the nation. We have lost an election, but not our determination. We hope the world will act in the spirit of enlightened self-interest. We should always care for the minorities and be attentive towards their welfare. We want peace to be permanent. While accepting donations, no one looks at the color of money. You can change friends but not neighbors. Please let us know your favorite quotes from these best Atal Bihari Vajpayee quotes about visionary leadership, secularism, politics and development in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.